Set! Ready! Let's go now! Ready, ready? Ready, set! Hut! Here Here we go. Shot. Set up. Okay, ready? Hut, hut. Let's go. Check go. Set up. Go. Down. Ready. Come on, set. Ready. Ready. Ready, ready. Here we go, here we go. Hut. Ready, ready.
It's week 1 of the NFL, and coming up, it'll be no holds barred between NFC North rivals. It's the Lions and the Packers, and it comes your way next.
There's a look at one of the most iconic sports venues in the lower 48, built back in 1957 under the title of City Stadium. We are at Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today we kick off the new year with an NFC North matchup, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Green Bay Packers. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, there's nothing quite like it. That feeling of beginning another NFL season, and these two squads are going to do just that in a moment.
And what makes it so exciting is the range of possibilities these teams have before them, because we could be seeing one of these teams earn the Lombardi Trophy in February, while the other, they could earn the #1 draft pick in April or anything in between. And we've got the best seat in the house every step of the way.
Two teams that have met at least twice a year since 1932. The Lions and Packers underway from Lambeau. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. They are led out by their veteran quarterback hailing from Michigan State, and we like that. It's Kirk Cousins.
And one nice thing you can always say about Kirk Cousins is that he's consistent. Always puts up nice numbers each and every year. If there is a downside to his game, it's been the lack of playoff success. All in all, though, a formidable starting quarterback at a time in the league where it's tough to find your franchise guy.
Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Cousins. The throw right side here going to be incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Cousins. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 44-yard line. To throw, Cousins. He'll go over the middle to Reed, complete. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. They go play action. Cousins. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Working out of the gun. Cousins. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw at all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense a credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
And he's going to miss this one. Wide to the left from distance. It's no good, and this will remain a scoreless game.
Partner, doesn't seem like it, but that's a tough spot for a kicker. First drive of the game, and they're calling on him. He should be warmed up. He should be into the game, but sometimes it's almost like, oh, what, now already? Can't they put it in the end zone? What's going on here?
Yeah, he's probably saying if he can't get it in the end zone, can you give me a 30, 40-yarder? A long one, and he can't connect. Well, they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down. Off play action. Here's Hooker. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
That sure looked like a nice call by the defense, and they're very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met him as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Here's Hooker to throw it. Throws out left. It's caught by Williams. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. On second down, here's Gibbs. About 3 yards there to the 27. Here comes third and the length of the football. Gibbs will try and pick it up. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Hooker now on first down. Flush to his right. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Touchdown! 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Lions are on the board here first in the season opener. Riley Patterson now for the extra point. And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good. So that drive goes 8 plays. And the end result, a Detroit touchdown. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return. The Packers offense here coming back out for their second drive. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. Taking it about the 16. Call that 49 yards on the punt. They do get 7 back on the return. And the Lions will take over. Back onto the field come the Lions for their second overall drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. 2nd and 6. Here's Hooker. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He's trying to get it to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And that'll make it 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. 3rd down. Hooker looks to throw it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And they run the option here on 1st and 10. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. Here's a 2nd and 5. Hooker's going to throw it. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quay Walker. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Following the interception, Cousins, and incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd manageable, or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
Meanwhile, Cousins' throw brought in by Watson. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, Cousins. He's got his target. That's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting us inside the 25. Give him 22 there on the third down conversion. Play fake. Cousins. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Cousins with a give to Jones. Gets past one man. And the Packers are going to be set up with a first and goal. It's a nice run there. Gets them down to the 6-yard line. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's first and goal. Now Jones. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football. One back in the game. That's Jones, 2nd and goal. As they've got it as we resume action. They'll give it to him up the middle. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down.
It's 3rd down and goal to go.
Cousins to throw it. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And just not a ton of room to work with. He'll get it to the 15 for a gain of 2. On second down, Hooker. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. The offense on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 8. Throwing. Hooker. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
But nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're saying.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. Cousins now to throw on first down. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those 2 elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Cousins now. A throw out wide, going to be incomplete. DJ Chark, the intended target, and now it's second down. Again, it's Cousins. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Cousins from the gun on third. Throw out wide is incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
And just a net of 31 here. 40-yard punt, 9 on the return. And they will take over first and 10. On first and 10, Hooker. They'll roll him out right. Right side to Williams. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. There's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. From the gun, it's Hooker. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Quay Walker coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go. Hooker. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Clayton. And he is going to have a Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. Shreds the tackle. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 1st down throw here. It's Hooker. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
1st down, Lions.
Now a bootleg with Hooker. Rolling to his right. He's got it complete to Gibbs. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down. Again, it's Hooker looking to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Now Hooker. And it's caught. And oh, he's just going to be short here. Barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Lions' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And it's now 14-0. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Green Bay offense ready to take over. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Cousins. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 3rd catch of this 1st half for him, and this one is a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
And quickly out wide, this is Watson. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 46-yard line.
Now Cousins hands to Jones. And some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
2 minutes to play, 1st half. It's 14-0. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing, Cousins. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Sacks a growing theme in this 1st half. This is 2nd. Now the hit comes, and Cousins lost the football. Look at the big man rumble. And and score on the fumble return for the Detroit touchdown. On now comes the Lion offense. They'll be asked to go for 2 here. Following the fumble recovery, Hooker, and he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for 2. Well, they had the big play on the fumble return. They were looking for the 1-2 punch, but they couldn't get that 2-point conversion.
And I have to wonder, were they scheduled to go ahead and kick the extra point, but after a play like that, you talk about the 1-2 punch, right? It's a momentum play. Go for 2 and really try to capitalize, and that's what they attempted.
The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. On 4th down on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Let's take it inside his own 40. It's a 45-yard punt, but a decent return there of 9 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Lions now taking over late in this first half. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. Finds Gibbs on the check down. And now they're in the hurry up.
It's a pickup of 6.
Working out of the shotgun, Hooker. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored 1, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Hooker to the air yet again. He finds his man, complete. It's Clayton. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. A final shot before break. Hooker, and that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Lions are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. A final shot before break. Hooker, and he's got it. So the try for 2 successful, and that bumps their lead up even further. So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much, and welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season, so let's take our first trip around the NFL. We'll start up at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, and it's the Patriots leading that one in the second quarter.
3 touchdown passes there for Bailey Zappi.
Next, we head off to check out another game, and you can see currently they trail in that ball game. Joe Mixon 2 touchdown runs on the afternoon. Finally, let's get right to the center of the U.S. map and check in on the Chiefs at home in Kansas City. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. Sky Moore, a touchdown reception. In the first half, it was the Alabama man, Jahmyr Gibbs, who had it cooking. He wound up finding the end zone on a touchdown run to help give his guys the advantage here at the break. It's a new season, so both of these coaching staffs likely making plenty of adjustments after that first half of football. So for the call of the second half here in week 1, we go back to Brandon and Charles.
This taken in at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Lions offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. Now, the first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Clayton. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Hooker now on play action. He's got a man complete. He will go out right near the 35-yard line. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Looking to throw. Hooker. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Open man downfield is Davis. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Here's Hooker. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he is out of bounds here. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd goal.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd. 3rd and goal now, mere inches from pay dirt. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Hendon Hooker with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Lions take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes this 35-0 now. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. So here are the Packers now. They get set for their first possession of half number 2. On 1st and 10, Cousins. Open man here is Conklin. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. Well, you always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in Week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout. 1st down. Here's Cousins. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. The 2 big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Play fake. Cousins. And that went to the right side and incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll complete this one to Watson. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. And they'll bring out Anders Carlson now to try the field goal. This from 42 yards out. And his kick is indeed good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. So he missed that field goal earlier, but he says not this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys 3.
I like his poise. I like his confidence, his belief in himself. Sometimes when you miss that first one, you'll see a lot of guys sag and they can't make the next one. Not in this case. Stepped right up like a pro.
And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Gibbs straight ahead. He gets away from one, and he'll be corralled right around the 34. And they're going to speed things up here. Going back to Gibbs on 1st down. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They go play action. Here's Hooker. And his throw is incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. They'll go for it. Hooker work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked up by Tariq Carpenter. And the Packers are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD. And if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. That one complete. He finds Sharp. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3. Great job of tackling there to prevent the 1st down.
One of the toughest skills in football, open field tackling. A lot of times one-on-one against a shifty receiver. He got it done in a nice way that time.
It's taken to the 26. That'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of 7. And out will come the offense as they take over. So here come the Lions now. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and it looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and
Hooker's going to throw it. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt. The Packers offense set to go. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
It's interesting going into this game. There was so much talk from both sides about who would control the line of scrimmage. And we've seen who has it in this one so far.
Well, they've bottled him up. He's barely averaging over 3 yards a carry right now. And this will be a Packers first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Cousins now to throw on first down. Got his man. That's Luke Musgrave. And he's brought down. 13 yards, first down, Packers.
That's another Packers first down. First and 10.
From the shotgun, again to Jones. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now at Lambeau. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 62 yards on the ground for him so far. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Cousins to throw it. He finds his man, complete. It's Wade. That'll put him at 66 receiving yards now for the game, and he's got a first down. From the red zone now, Cousins. That's taken in by Watson. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that will bring up 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation,
it's a Packers touchdown. Jaden Reed from 8 yards out. And the Packers are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter. Carlson's extra point up and good. And that will cut this lead down to 25. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Detroit's offense ready to take over. But not that any of the points would be needed, but CD, they've got enough time left here. They can definitely score on this drive, maybe even an ensuing drive as well, if they really want to drive home this landslide victory.
Yeah, we're certainly about to see just how aggressive they want to be here down the stretch. And what some coaches do is they try and meet it halfway, meaning they want to continue to run their offense, but they put in a lot of backups to do it, and then tell the opposing coach, hey, I had to get them some work too. I can't just let them sit over on the sidelines all the time.
Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This is 3rd and 8. Off play action. Here's Hooker. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Hooker going to try and throw for it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And this defense will take over right at midfield. Cousins now from the 50. This one swung out here to Jones. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it's 2nd down.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 44-yard line.
Cousins now. Over the middle here, it's hauled in by Watson. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a 1st down.
A gain of 4 yards. That's good for the Packers. 1st down.
Now Cousins. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. And Oliver in there to get him once again. That's 2 sacks for him now here on opening day.
At the 49-yard line.
2nd down, Cousins. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a 1st. This is 3rd down. To throw is Cousins. In trouble, and he's taken down. And Oliver able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Desperation time. Cousins on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Packers unable to pick up the 1st. And the Lions will take over. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Hooker now off play action. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Tariq Carpenter. And the Packers are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Following the interception, Cousins got his man complete over the middle. It's Watson. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Now a 2nd and 10. To throw, Cousins. And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down. Cousins with work to do after the sack as he brings his guys up on a 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really, it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there at seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
2nd down, and they go back to Gibbs. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. And that is is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down. Some boos coming down right now from this home crowd after that call.
Yeah, and that was because of the pass interference call, but for a second there, I thought maybe they'd gotten a look at my appearance as Othello in the high school play.
You were Othello?
Not a good one, let me tell you.
3 yards to go on second down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jump. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Well, Charles, no matter what the prognosticators say before the season, whether they think you're going to be good, bad, or somewhere in the middle, you never quite know how week 1 is going to play out. But for them, it has been an impressive performance, and they are well on their way to a 1-0 start.
Yeah, it's a lot like opening up presents, isn't it, partner? You're not quite sure what's inside, but you're hopeful, right? In this case, exactly what they were looking for, exactly what they need.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Now the Packers get set to go. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. So these fans just kind of beside themselves right now. A pass there over the middle to start things out. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Now Cousins. Over the middle, complete. It's Watson. His big game continues. 10 catches now and another first down.
That's good for a Packers first down.
Throwing, Cousins. Throw left side, complete. That's Reed. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 45-yard line.
They'll throw again. Cousins. Quick slant to Watson. So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1, and to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for Detroit, it's a fantastic start as they roll to a blowout victory here in the season opener. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Packers, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in New Orleans against the Saints. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.